The lights are going out all over the CBD on Monday with the end of Vivid Festival. And that means needlessly killing off this, the world's largest and arguably Australia's most successful interactive artwork, Lighting the Bridge, by local lighting designers and magicians, 3200 Lighting. For anyone with a view of the western side of the bridge, Vivid has provided a fascinatingly varied and constantly changing vision of the Sydney icon. Forget the Rainbow Road crossing, this is the Technicolor Dreamcoat of harbour crossings, the drab old coat hanger reimagined nightly by members of the public. It brightens the Western Harbour as never before, redefining what public art can achieve. So why turn it off? Spare that switch and save a renewed landmark. Let the spectrum of glowing imagination continue to brighten Sydney nights. Allow aircraft pilots on the glorious northern approach to continue to alert incoming passengers to the magic upon the harbour, the magic of the harbour city. This is a light show that doesn't tire, as it's redesigned nightly. Everyone's chance to paint the bridge in the colours and patterns and movement of their desire. Visitors to the harbour are delighted by it. Those privileged to have a regular view of it, well, they're further privileged. So why don't we keep it? Electricity isn't the problem. This artwork's LED lights consume about half the power of the bridge's conventional lighting. This is art that is green and not boring at the same time. The nightly show put on by the bridge and 3200 Lighting is gentle, quietly inviting, contemplative even, and given half a chance could become a landmark in its own right. So while we blow millions on entirely transient variations of the usual fireworks cliches, the electricity bill savings alone would pay for this ever-changing bridge and have something left over for the occasional skyrocket. There are a couple of minor matters, but nothing that couldn't be solved, if you want to solve them. The lights were installed as a temporary work and would interfere with the usual bridge maintenance, but that just means a bit of reworking. And the man most responsible for the art, 3200 founder and managing director Ian Reid, doesn't want this installation to be permanent. But hey, he's an artist and a lighting designer, what would he know? Reid believes it has to be special to energise the Vivid Festival, and that to be special it can't be there all the time. Nonsense, I say. The Opera House is special and we don't just bring it out to play for a couple of weeks a year. Reid would like to see Lighting the Bridge extended and revisited. On another occasion, he'd like the lighting to feature on both sides of the bridge. Well, maybe. There are those of us who think the eastern suburbs don't need any further special treatment. Some might suggest there's a danger that keeping such brilliance could end up making Sydney look like Las Vegas. Well, there are other powerful people perhaps working on that. But Vegas has nothing as simply beautiful and engaging. This concept is original. It really is the world's biggest interactive artwork, and a pleasure for all. If we don't grab it and claim it as our own, just watch the burghers of New York copy it for the Brooklyn Bridge and say it was theirs all along. So what do you think? Keep this joyous rendition of the bridge, or, come Monday, turn it back to its utilitarian self, occasionally framed by crackers and Roman candles.